One word should have been enough. The Vatican's official response to the question of extraterrestrials, according to Dr. Consolmagno, is simply, only if they ask. But this statement, delivered at a gathering of theologians and scientists, hides a cosmic policy far broader than mere theology. A 2009 document reveals a secret dialogue between NASA archives and eternal doctrine. This institutional silence, this reserve, indicates a limit to what humanity is permitted to know. The proceedings of the Vatican Astrobiology Conference of 2009 establish a new framework. They gathered 30 scientists and theologians. They attempted to align empirical science with the metaphysical perspective of cosmic life. The archives show an effort to draw a line between celestial observation and spiritual doctrine. But upon what foundation does this collaboration rest? The reports from NASA never disclosed these foundations. Consulting NASA's internal reports on astrobiology programs reveals detailed protocols for searching for life beyond Earth. These documents suggest the involvement of theological frameworks. They integrated concepts that exceed simple physics. Researchers who accessed these files often mention spiritual implications in their reports. This line of thought does not appear in the official records. Communications between NASA liaison offices and ecclesiastical entities, dating from 2005 to 2010, contain exchanges about the ethical implications of extraterrestrial life. The exact nature of these exchanges remains unexplained. The Vatican archives, particularly the 2014 manifesto, "Would You Baptize an Extraterrestrial?" attempt to build a doctrinal bridge between faith and cosmic encounter. This manifesto formalizes an ethical position that goes beyond classical theology. Those who accessed these documents suggest this formalization meets an institutional necessity. It is an attempt to manage public perception regarding discoveries that shatter established frameworks. NASA's internal reports, while focusing on empirical data, integrate metaphysical notions into their research structures. This raises a question about the true separation between scientific fact and the spiritual dimension of the universe. The NASA-Vatican communications, dating from this period, reveal discussions on communication protocols and the ethical implications of cosmic discoveries. Researchers who reviewed these documents noted an unofficial coordination of knowledge. They sought to create a common framework for interpreting the immensity of the universe. These exchanges suggest a convergence of perspectives. They indicate an attempt to formalize the unknown. Is this institutional dialogue bridging the gap between empirical data and spiritual belief? Or does a fundamental divergence persist? Does this institutional exchange reveal a hidden truth about the nature of reality itself? What if what we have seen is not an anomaly, but a blueprint? What if the dialogues between the spiritual and the scientific spheres were not attempts at reconciliation, but mechanisms designed to control universal information? Then the archives do not hide a contradiction. They reveal an intentional architecture. The real function of this convergence remains unexplained. Is it an attempt to manage knowledge that humanity is not yet prepared to receive? The documents suggest that imposing a moral framework upon cosmic discovery is actually an attempt to channel knowledge that could prove devastating. This was not the sole program the archives chose to bury. The 2009 document outlines the protocol for classifying astrobiological data. It included an informal clause prohibiting the disclosure of any information that could challenge human singularity. This fact indicates that knowledge of extraterrestrial existence was managed as a critical variable. It was not treated as mere scientific fact. This program is officially closed. What replaced it is the next episode. If the true question is not what is hidden, but why this synchronization between the heavens and the earth is maintained in absolute secrecy,